In terms of policing itself, the police to citizen ratio in this country is pathetic. Yeah. The density of population that you see in some of these particular cities is so significant, but more and more of the protection that is provided by the police is for the VVIP and for the VIPs itself. So I think that is something that needs to be converted. Why do RWAs need to have security? How many other countries around the world do you find that an RWA actually has to have the amount of security that we in this particular country have? That clearly indicates the lack in terms of the policing and the force itself, not in terms of the ability of the police itself. Existing police, as they look at it, they are doing what they can do in their minimal capacity. But it's a question of what we need to do to enable them, whether in form of technology, whether in form of giving them more people and the budgets that we need to release. And the other fundamental issue that goes down into policing itself is our first interaction of a citizen with the police force is the police constable or the person in the police station. I think if we are really looking at SLAs, if we are looking at customer service and all things, then we need to improve that particular image. The image of the public, of the police force, is going to come from the police station and the first level of interaction. And if we cannot manage that, an average constable today, if you really look at his salary, is he going to be worried about your security? He's going to be worried about whether he's going to be feeding his family going back home. So we need to fundamentally review those particular salary structure. First, give that person a sense of comfort about his own well-being. Then he can think about safety of other people. I think there's no lack of initiatives in the country. The question of one integrated command and control over those particular initiatives so that we have unified uh, provision of services, whether it's provision of services, provision of safety, and I think Mr. Ajay, I think in the sense of what you talked about, I think great initiatives from your side. I would like to talk to you offline about what other perspectives that we have. But I think the key thing that I would really like to bring about in terms of my thought process here is I think we need to have a culture. If we are looking at safety, we have to have a cultural and transformational change where more people like Kalpana need to really be helping us contribute. And it is not, as Aditya said, it's not only safety of women, it's about safety of the general public. I think we need to look at that. Second is considering the population. I think the only way we can really deal with that, considering the size of policing that we have, is to get to technology and try to address those particular solutions and long-term steps that we need to take. A lot of the technologies that we are talking about in terms of integration of services, bringing information together, is going to take at least 3 to 5 years to really get that done. But in the short term, what do we do? There is another person walking there out on the street. There is safety required, so we need to think about the short-term solutions to ensure the safety of those people. And how we do it is important, whether it's from a home guard perspective, whether it's from a policing perspective, or whether it's from a faster and stringent action from an enforcement. I think all of these things are what we need to be looking at.